My professional and academic career, it spans over 20 years across 3 continents and mainly 3 countries: Australia, UK and Pakistan. In my last academic assignment, I was at the University of Huddersfield in the business school, where I was Professor of Organisational Behavior and Diversity Management, where I served for 2.5 years. Before that, I used to be at Kent Business School, University of Kent, where I was a reader, and before that, a senior lecturer in Human Resource Management and Employment Relations, where I served for more than 7 years. My main academic interests include gender, race and diversity in organizations, business ethics, social responsibility, international human resource management, and organizational knowledge. LUMS has strived to achieve the aim of imparting world-class knowledge in the practice of business and management, while encouraging high-quality research. And when I refer to high-quality research, I identify 3 elements of high-quality research: that the research has to be rigorous, it has to be relevant, and it has to be contextual. But at the same time, it also has to be responsible. We have one advantage, and that advantage is the quality of our intake. In terms of our students, I can proudly and confidently say that we have the best selection of students available within Pakistan and perhaps across the South Asian region. However, it's not just the quality of intake that we are proud of. We are also very proud of the quality of the output. The output that we are producing in form of our MBA program, in the shape of our undergraduate program, and also more recently in the shape of our PhD graduates, is something which really makes us proud. Our faculty, all of them, those who are full-time faculty members as assistant professors or above at the school, they have a PhD qualification, most of them from abroad. And many of my colleagues at the business school, they work in very diverse fields, right from operations research to accounting and finance to gender and diversity in organizations. So we have 4 key subject groups at the SDSB, which are the organizational behavior and human resource management, management science and operations, marketing, and accounting and finance. And I'm very proud that in all of these fields, we have international world-class publications in various highly ranked journals. So when I say highly ranked journals, then indeed I'm referring to the ABS, the chartered ABS ranking of journals. So we have got numerous ABS 3-star and 4-star papers which have been published, and many more are in the pipeline. So right now we have over 600 local cases, and we are very proud of our cases because, as I already explained, we were pioneer of case-based teaching in Pakistan back in 1986, and we are still continuing this tradition within our flagship MBA program. Now, case method is something which brings us closer to the industry. So this is something where we make sure that the knowledge that we are disseminating in our classrooms, that should be closely integrated with the requirements and expectations of the industry. So that is one proud tradition of SDSB. I would like the school to be internationally acclaimed school, which should be recognized for excellence in 3 interconnected areas. And those areas are research, teaching, and service. Let me start with research, because research is something for which we are extremely proud. We are proud of our traditions and achievements so far, but at the same time, we are also aware that we have to compete with some of the leading schools, not only within the region, within the South Asian and Gulf region, but also internationally. And when I refer to service, then I also indicate the fact, and I also assert our commitment to the fact that we are committed to the service not only within the university or university administration, but also we are committed to the service of the society. So for example, we are very proud of what our predecessors and what our alumni have contributed to Pakistani society, and not only the Pakistani society but also the wider Middle East, and many of them are also currently active in the UK and US and other Western countries. And the amount of efforts and the outputs and the entrepreneurship and the revenues they have generated in the last 20 to 30 years make us proud. Also, when I refer to service, I refer to service to the academic community, refer to service to the professional community, and that is where I refer to the fact that many of my colleagues in the business school, they are active in the professional associations such as the Academy of Management, such as the European Academy of Management, and more recently the South Asian Academy of Management. We have the largest gathering of PhD academics, PhD qualified academics in any business school in Pakistan and perhaps across the South Asian region. Surely within Pakistan, but we are also at par with many other leading business schools in terms of the number of foreign qualified PhDs who are currently working here as assistant professors or at the business school. And this is something which gives us an opportunity to make more meaningful contribution to the practice of management through our case teaching tradition. But that also gives us an opportunity to create new knowledge. So this is something which I would like to convey as my message, not only to my own staff and students within the business school, but also to the industry and the wider society, that look, we have got a multitude of wealth of knowledge in the shape of more than 600 cases which are currently with us. We have a multitude of experience of training, executive development in our Executive Development Center or EDC. We have a plethora of experience of research and its dissemination and integration with the practice of business, and perhaps this is the right opportunity for students to make a choice, that if they are looking for international quality education within Pakistan in the field of business, there could be no other choice than the SDSB. And for the society and for the industry, if they are looking at more meaningful, more relevant, high quality contribution to the practice of management or service to society in terms of the knowledge of business, then perhaps SDSB is the best choice which is available within Pakistan.